The dreaded Google paper trail. Or maybe it's the dreaded Google internet trail. I don't know. Hey guys, it's Diane Hochman. And I want to talk to you about something that I think most of you are not thinking about, have not thought about. And it's the trail you leave behind, like little, I don't know, rabbit droppings when you jump around on the internet. Maybe you've done 3, 4, 5 programs over the last 2 years. Maybe you've switched your pitch. Maybe you've given testimonial here, there, and everywhere. And you're not thinking about the fact that that paper trail is being left behind. And you're not thinking about how important your Google profile is to your marketing business. Guys, people are out on the net. I always talk about, I teach my guys, close your eyes and think about the man or the woman. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. They're in trouble. They either have bills, they're not making their business work, they invested in a business and their wife or husband is mad because they put $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in and they're trying to figure out a solution. And they're searching and they're Googling. And if you're using Web 2.0, if you're using video, audio, you know, all this different stuff, Facebook, MySpace, you're hoping that they're going to come across you in their time of need. So they're there at night typing in terms, and maybe your video is popping up. Maybe my video popped up for you. And let's say the person watches your video or reads your blog and they enjoy you and they find you to be somebody credible. And that's a whole nother, you know, conversation in and of itself, a whole nother coaching conversation. But let's say they think this could be a person that can help me. They click on your link, they go to your site, they're poking around. I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, they are going to Google you. And I don't know if you've thought about what will they find when they Google you. Now I encourage you to Google me, Diane Hochman. It's written right there. Go ahead, Google me when you're done. If people are finding an ugly trail of inconsistency, if they're finding an ugly trail of indecision, if they're finding a lot of funky stuff, that's not good. Especially if you've been using video and you've been pitching all kinds of different things and stuff. You really want to look at it and you really want to clean it up, or going forward, consider what it is that you commit to the internet. Because guys, I know you think it's as easy as going to YouTube and deleting your video, but it's not. Because there's dozens and dozens and dozens of video sites that are doing what's called ripping, pulling down your video from one site and putting it up on theirs. And you might take it off of YouTube or MySpace, but it's all over the place and it's proliferating. That's the nature of video marketing, is it's viral. And if your video from when you were in the XYZ upside down, reverse, inside out, spiraling funnel deal that went out of business because it was closed down by the SEC is still all over the place, your name is connected to it. And I want you to think about it. So one, maybe you have a paper trail of switching around, skipping around, a lot of stuff like that. Or worse, maybe you have no paper trail, no nothing. People Google you and there's absolutely nothing, which is why you want to learn how to use the social media sites. You could build yourself a great Google profile real quick. People, when they're searching, they're looking for one, a person who they can trust, especially if they've been hurt before, they've joined a deal and they've lost money. They're looking for someone they can trust. So you want to think about that. And two, they're looking for somebody that they feel has a clue and that can lead them. So from this day forward, every time you make a video, every time you put a blog post, think very carefully about what you want up on the net, how you want your name reflected, and what you want your reputation to be. It's great to get quick hits if you're in XYZ deal and get people to your site. But what happens in 6 months? What happens in a year? Video is a very young genre for the average person. We're about a year in, a year and a half in, where, you know, YouTube is really popular and this and that. But what happens in 2 years? What happens in 3 years? What kind of trail will you leave behind? Something to think about. Gang, if I can help you at all, you'll find on the credits, the sites, and the different things I have going on. We have coaching classes on all of this. We have classes on how to use all the social media, how to get Google listings, how to get on the front page, all the good stuff that you want to know. But the main and primary purpose of what I teach and how I coach people is to protect people, to build them as a business entity, not me. I could send you out branding me. Look around, guys. You're not going to find a lot of people screaming my name and my company name. Maybe some of it, but not in a tremendous way, and certainly in a way that they're going to brand themselves. You're also going to find, if you find those that are affiliated with me, that they come across very intelligently, as themselves. And if you don't brand yourself, if you don't become an entity when the wind blows, and whatever you're involved in, the system, the this, the that, when it goes away, you're left behind. Protect your business, protect your name at all costs, and make sure that the Google paper trail on you is good looking. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Take care.